good.
This is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Friday, February 13th of 2026, and you're listening to episode 466 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ. Joining me today is Malaris.
It's time to get things started on the BCC tonight.
And Sam the Sombrero Man.
Again? I don't have anything interesting today. Nothing's really happened to me this week.
We just watched the new Muppet Show, so that's on our minds.
And then we watched all the intros.
Yeah. I was surprised. It was actually very decent. Like, I would actually recommend people give it a shot.
Very fun.
In fact, even the parts of the Seth Rogen... This is the first scene I've ever seen Seth Rogen in that's funny. I won't spoil it, but it actually seems strangely aware.
Yeah.
Not familiar with this Seth Rogen individual.
Wait, you don't know about Seth Rogen?
You don't know who Seth Rogen is?
I've heard the name, but I don't really have any context for it.
How many films have you seen, Sam?
Very few.
Your family wasn't a movie family, I'm guessing?
Not exactly.
Okay, well let's do like the basic litmus test.
I gotta pull up his IMDb. Like, who is this person?
What have I seen in him? Nothing.
Oh, okay. Invincible. Okay.
Yeah,
he's the most jarring character in Invincible.
Oh, he's good in Invincible, you know.
Okay, he's not awful, but
he's the executive producer.
Yeah.
It doesn't say he has a speaking role.
He does.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not listed on IMDb. Weird.
Well, this just came out in the last few days, so. Alright, so I assume you've seen all 6 Star Wars movies.
Yes, I have seen all 6 of them.
Okay, that's all there are.
So
have you seen Indiana Jones, the whole trilogy?
Oh, got stumped.
Sorry, what about the trilogy?
Have you seen the entire Indiana Jones trilogy?
Yes, I've seen all 3 movies.
Okay.
What about the 4th one?
They came out with a 4th one?
There's a 5th one out, but we don't talk about that one. The 4th one was the last one.
Yeah, they made Lego sets of it, and they even made a whole video game just for that. Lego Indiana Jones 2. Which is actually Indiana Jones 4. With select parts of 1 through 3. What about National Treasure? Have you seen that?
I have, yes. I've seen both of them.
That's good.
He's got you there.
Okay, I mean, it seems like you've seen a decent amount of, like, the mainstream stuff, at least. Have you seen all the Muppet movies?
I have not. I think I saw the Christmas one, and I think that's it.
Which one Christmas one?
I didn't know there was more than one.
Well, what happens?
This was the Charles Dickens one, I believe.
Okay,
Christmas
Carol.
Carol.
So not the one where Kermit causes 9/11.
Yeah.
No, I not that one. I recall people talking about this though.
Yes, we talked about it for years. What about Back to the Future? Have you seen that?
I've seen all 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing better than like my wife was when we met.
Yeah. I have a list of movies here on my video server. I'm checking to see which one I have watched. The date played.
Trying to find
Let's
something.
see, I just watched the 2008 Speed Racer movie 2 days ago with a friend.
That's an interesting movie. More so if you've seen Lost.
I have not seen Lost.
Oh, Lost is a good show. Don't believe what the internet
So, yeah,
says. They're all, like, actually illiterate.
Yeah, many such cases. I mean, especially if you look on Reddit.
Yeah. There's a lot of Reddit takes. Like, you know, the whole thing is people say, like, the ending of Lost is bad. And then if you actually watch... Kevin thought this, too. And then I watched it with him the first time, and then he watched he's like, that's not what anyone said the ending was.
So I watched the first episode, and going into it, I thought I knew, like, the biggest mystery of all, the twist ending from my parents, and it's just like, this show is not worth watching, honestly, if you know all that. Because it's not worthwhile. Which is what a lot of people thought it actually is, but it's not. It's not it. They're dumb.
Yeah. They don't even know what genre the show is, honestly. Because for one, Lost isn't actually a mystery show.
It's a mystery box show, actually.
True. But... Oh, have you seen 1959's Ben-Hur?
I have not.
That's a good one. 2002's Minority Report with Tom Cruise.
I haven't seen that either.
What about John Wick?
I have seen the first John Wick movie. I have the other ones. Haven't gotten around to them. I can go through some of the movies I've seen recently just to kind of
give us a couple of them.
Okay, I watched Megamind recently again.
Oh, was that the first
I've
time?
seen it a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there was someone that hadn't seen
saw it when it came
Megamind
out.
back in 2021. Was it Leo?
Probably. Hey, Leo is the type who has not seen anything.
Leo didn't see Star Wars Episode 3 until 2018? Yeah.
Oh, that.
He saw all the others, and we didn't know he hadn't seen it because he quoted it constantly. But he'd never seen them. Remember, we were all in this tiny, like, rental condo thing we basically had, and then Obi-Wan jumped down to meet General Grievous, and we all started cheering. That didn't happen again until Leo's wedding in 2023 when we watched Morbius.
He's gonna morb! I have seen Morbius.
Alright, read it off a couple more.
Let's see, I watched Scarface recently.
I've not seen that one.
Overrated movie.
That's the one with
I
gun,
liked it.
Right? The guy from The Godfather.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah.
See, I watched the Blade Runner movies. Those were good.
Which cut?
Oh,
there's like 8 cuts of that movie.
Each one with like a different view on the ending.
Just like Clue.
Clue, but more
I think this was the final cut of the original Blade Runner. I think that was
it the director's
what it was called.
cut?
The director's final cut or the studio final
No,
cut?
I don't know. Let me see. If I can find the file name.
Yeah, there's the American theater release, the international theater release. So yeah, the original
It is
one includes the studio
final cut
ending.
Blu-ray.
Director cut.
I don't know. I either saw the director cut or the final cut. I think I saw the final cut probably.
Yeah, I preferred 2049 over the original.
I didn't care for the original that much. It was... I can't explain it. I didn't care for the vibe. I've not seen 2049. I just didn't feel like going forward.
Understandable.
And I don't know that I want to watch the first one again. But also, like, I didn't think I'd like Top Gun Maverick very much because I didn't enjoy the first Top Gun that much. But Top Gun Maverick...
I still have to watch those.
Oh, those are good. Well, the first one's okay. It's kind of a generic 80s movie, honestly, the first one.
It's like the dad movie where your dad's watching it and it's like, heck yeah, I'm a dad.
But then you get the Top Gun Maverick.
And then it's like, wow, my dad was right. That's so cool.
No, that is by far the best movie made in the last 15 years, probably. Yeah.
I wouldn't say maybe, I wouldn't say 15. I'd say probably 5.
Definitely 5, but I'd say it's in the running for 15.
Well, I will reserve judgment for that until I
Okay,
actually
what would
see
you
it.
say is the best movie in the last 15 years?
Or
Okay.
top 5. I don't know.
To make it easy, let's
Let
do 16.
me
And
sort my
since
library
2010.
by release date.
Uh-huh.
Let's
It's a live show. Take all the time you need.
see.
In the meantime,
Oh no.
how are we gonna fill the dead air?
I'm not much of a movie person, so it's gonna take me a moment to get through this because like most of the movies I have from the past 15 years, I haven't even gotten around to watching yet.
Mm.
Like I just got around to watching Demolition Man. Like I'm still on that era of like, 80s and 90s like sci-fi.
There's not been a lot
Um,
great made since the Avengers, honestly. The Marvel movies were some of the only good movies in the 2010s compared to the 2000s where there's tons of good movies. Then Marvel did so good and everyone tried to
oh
copy
yeah.
them and fail, and then peak woke happened and everything died.
You know the best movie?
Mission Impossible Fallout?
No, that's not even remotely where I was going.
But it's a good movie. Have you seen that one?
Is that the one with the
I've
Henry Cavill?
seen
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
I've seen the first 4 Mission Impossibles.
Okay. Yeah, they start getting better and better after that point.
Like the third one's just kind of like
The third one starts setting the new framework,
yeah,
but it
it's the
doesn't
taste
quite get
of
it yet.
the.
Okay.
Then
The fourth
Jeremy
one's-
Renner comes in. It's like, oh, I love your character. I hope you stay forever. Then he just disappears, never
Yeah.
to be seen again.
5 and 6 are probably the peak. And then 7 and 8 are they're around the same quality as 4. Were you with us when we saw Final Reckoning in theaters, Kevin?
Was that part 2 or 1?
2.
I haven't seen.
I didn't see part 1 in theaters. Did you?
I did. So, opposite experiences here.
Should we talk about the Lego news? We only have a little bit, so
We can move on to the news. I'm running out of movies that I know.
I think I have almost 700 films registered. 731.
Pathetic.
What are you at, Kevin?
More than 1,000. I know that.
Some of them, Kevin is cheating with all his Disney Channel originals and Hanna-Barbera movies, though. Like, 300 of those are
Hanna-Barbera?
Scooby-Doo movies.
Oh, Hanna-Barbera. That, it counts.
And I don't even know what else to comment on that. I mean, I have a few Disney Channel original movies in there.
You got Curious George right there.
No, that's in my recently viewed.
Wow.
Also, 2006 Curious George is actually a movie, but people forget because everything that came after it was not a movie.
Well, to be fair, I hallucinated a sequence in that movie that didn't happen.
Yes, okay. You can tell this story.
I mean,
I'd like to hear this.
so I have a distinct memory at the beginning of the Curious George movie. It's like George hanging out in the jungle, right? With all his animal friends. And he's got a tail, right? So in the beginning, it like explains why he's tailless. Like it gets caught in a trap or whatever, and it has to be cut off. Turns out there's no tail there. There never was. He's a tailless monkey.
Yeah, George never loses his tail.
I distinctly remember this. It's a Mandela effect, I guess, but
Mandela effect has to have more than one person.
they're out there. I'm sure. I'm sure they're out there.
I've never heard of anyone else that thinks there's a bloody tail topping
No,
scene
it's
in
not
Curious
bloody.
George.
It's just like it's very discreet. It's like shown, like George, like the tail gets caught.
And then
then
George
it
has
kinda
a
like-
knife, and then
No.
he raises it, and then it goes down and cut to black.
And
then it goes
it's
to
cut very
Ted in the
cleverly
museum.
that he's sad over losing his tail,
And then you
but
come to depress George in the jungle.
George in the jungle.
I think
Brendan Fraser.
I think you might be getting him mixed up with Goku.
That's someone who's never seen.
Did you know Will Ferrell was the man in the yellow hat?
Ain't no way. Who was a monkey?
Frank Welker.
I didn't know that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I did not realize that was Will Ferrell. Like I said, this was an actual movie, and I think people forget about that because they had all like the direct-to-DVD spin-offs of Mace's favorite band.
I'll never forget this movie, but for different reasons.
But yeah, this was like an actual good family movie. But I think got right off as just
Yeah,
like,
I
you
watched
know,
it when
a
it came
kid's
out.
movie. And you know, like the cheap kids movie type. But it wasn't made like that at the time.
Had Will Ferrell in it.
Who's
though.
Eugene Levier? His voice looks familiar. Oh, mostly adult comedies.
Nice.
Dick Van Dyke was the old guy. Is Clovis the guy in the parking lot? Looks like a cross between the teacher from The Incredibles and Ian from Alvin and the Chipmunks. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, it's one way of putting it. Like, I can see him in my mind.
Nope, that's not Clovis. Who is the guy's son?
I would assume he shares the same last name.
Oh my gosh, it is David Cross!
Wait, no way!
It is actually David Cross! Oh, let me get an image up here.
David Cross, what a man.
David Cross is kind of underrated, honestly.
He's great. He's the best
Oh, I
part
remember
of
this guy.
Chipmunks movies.
I actually think the first Alvin and the Chipmunks movie gets a little bit too much flack.
Well, it's because of what follows.
Yeah, the one I followed is awful. Let's see what I was saying.
Yeah.
Literally a cross between the teacher from Incredibles
And David Cross.
and David Cross.
It is him.
It literally is him on multiple levels.
Oh.
Wait, what is this? Is he in some other form of media? Because in the I'm just seeing that, like, in Google Images, the Curious George wiki has him coming up, and he looks like this, and that does not look like the style of the movie.
Maybe, hear me out, he's the best character.
Maybe there was like an art book that they released, some
It
sort of
might
bonus
be.
materials.
It's so low res. Like, that's not just because I pull it. That's how it is on the wiki. The Curious George wiki. He made a slight cameo in Curious George 2.
Huh?
This is an
There's
awful
no
article.
sources.
There's no source at all for this picture.
There's no sources. Like, that's not... Yeah, it has to be like an art book or something, because there's others.
Or like they pulled it from like a picture book.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk, maybe this Villains wiki page. Well, is the Villains wiki page... The Villains wiki is like one of the worst wikis. But the Villains wiki page pulls the same picture.
But do they have
Oh,
sources?
no.
Who are these people that maintain the Villains wiki? It's like, honestly, the most lowbrow wiki on the internet.
You can literally put anyone on the Villains wiki.
Can we put a certain BCC antagonist on the Villains wiki?
Yes.
I don't know if they'd allow that.
Do they allow alleged Epstein clients on the Villains wiki?
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
It even mentions Alvin and the Chipmunks in this. No, he is not in anything else except for a brief cameo in Curious George 2. No one can tell me where this image comes from.
Go down, see if there's sources.
There's no sources in the Villains
There's
wiki.
no sources.
Curious George villains.
Yes, my favorite topic.
Wait, isn't there Dark Betsy? What the heck is this wiki? Okay.
Yeah.
We could spend this entire podcast just going through various wikis commenting on how cursed they are.
Yeah.
We could. In fact, that's
There,
what
there's
I
that.
want to.
There's that one like alternate Star Wars fan wiki.
Yeah, that one.
Where
This came up. You know, this came. You were on that podcast, weren't you?
I think so. Was it they said like Qui-Gon was like God or something? Like
No,
there
that
was
was
some
this
weird
is
entry.
we had like
Kyle Katarn. Kyle Katarn was the physical embodiment of God.
No,
on
this
that
is
wiki.
the time where I got the wrong picture of Boss Nass.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I remember that.
Okay.
Fake boss.
Oh, it was
Nance.
Darthopedia, right? Let me see if I can find it.
All right. Well, while you look for that, let's talk about some of the actual news and get it out of the way. Give the people what they want. 30
This is
listeners.
What we came for.
So we've had a few sets revealed in the last few weeks we've not yet talked about, including the recently revealed Ford Model T.
Is that Edna from Cars? Is that her name?
What?
You know, the car in Cars, the old one. You know.
Pretty sure it's not Edna.
Oh yeah, because
I thought
Pixar
was
used
it
that.
Lizzie?
Yeah, Lizzie
Yeah, that's
sounds
it.
right. So
Yeah,
this
a
comes
Tin
in.
Lizzie Model T. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Lizzie.
This comes in at 1,060 pieces at $130. Not a great price per piece ratio. The model looks pretty good though. The hood or the top even comes down. It's got Ford's name on it.
That's true. Where's Ford when you need them?
Have any other cars had a printed tile with the Ford logo on it? You have Speed Champion sets, right, Sam?
Oh, I have most of the Speed Champion sets.
What is
the
your
wide
collection
ones,
of
at least.
Fords
What was the question?
like?
Fords? I have the Corvette. Both of the Corvettes. I have the Bronco. I have the Mustang Dark Horse.
Do any of these
I
have printed
think
tiles
that's all
with
the
the
Fords
Ford
they released
logo?
statewide. Ooh, that is a good question. I don't believe so. Speed Champions is usually stickers.
So this one looks... No, wait. Oh, I think this is a sticker too. Never mind. Yeah.
Did I say Corvette earlier? That's a Chevy.
Yeah, I didn't think the
Whoops.
Corvette was Ford, but I wasn't... I'm not a car
I just
guy, so
upset all the Ford fans. I'm on autopilot right now. I'm reading the wiki. But yeah, there aren't many Fords in the Speed Champions. Yeah.
Well, there's a new one now. It would be
This isn't
interesting
Speed
to see
Champions,
this
though.
one done at minifigure scale. I'm not sure if you could pull it off or not. Did the Model T
Oh, you
have
probably
white
could.
tires? I thought it had black tires.
They offered a couple of different options.
In most of the pictures, I'm seeing black tires. Oh, here's one with white tires.
I believe the white tires were like the cheaper option, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting.
Maybe I'm getting that backwards.
I'm trying to find, you know, like how we can always find the one picture Lego reference directly when making something. I can't find it for this one. Like, most of the Model T pictures have the black tire and the silver grill, not like a gold grill. A lot of them also have, like, the wooden spokes. Which that could have been something interesting to do if they printed the spoke piece in, like, brown instead. But, anyway, this is a pretty nice set.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It does look like on early tires they used to be white, but they added carbon black to the formulation to increase tread life. So the cheaper models of tires they were white.
Yes, those are Firestone tires, correct?
I The source does not mention
I'm pretty sure
Firestone.
they were, because at Greenfield Village they have the Firestone family farmhouse. All sorts of stuff there. You can see Thomas Edison's laboratory. Despite some accusations of the BCC Crew Discord server, we are an Edison supporting channel here. Right, Kevin?
What did I do?
Thomas Edison, what do you think?
Oh, he's a guy.
Yes. Yeah, you can see like they moved
He
Edison's
was a guy.
laboratory brick by brick over to Greenfield Village, and you can go and see it. It's pretty cool. And yeah, one of the other things is the Firestone, because Firestone was big on working with Ford for creating some of the first tires for the mass-produced cars.
Huh?
Who made tires for the Model T? Yep, Firestone Tire and Rubber Company. Not much else to say about
Looks
this
like they're
one.
still making white wall today.
They
Yeah.
do make white wall tires, but I've never seen anyone use them. Remember? It's in cars.
Yeah, you usually put them on vintage cars. Yeah.
In cars, he goes and gets
I
the white
don't
wall
know how
tires, which are
good
implied to be
white
like the
walls would
gay
be
tires
for.
of the Cars universe.
I never really picked up on that. I'm not sure if we should be throwing that accusation out there. I don't. I'm not sure the Italians would be very happy about that.
Oh, I work with the Italians all the time, and I don't know if they would or not, honestly.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
Well, I
then.
was about to say I don't know how good white walls are on NASCAR, but
Yeah, that's why in the news reporters later they said he was found in Radiator Springs wearing white wall tires. It's like a scandal. Next up, the LEGO Ideas Sea Otter set has been revealed. They added a second otter into it from the original submission, it seems.
There's another one?
There's two now.
I see it.
It's on there.
Oh, it's a little one. Ah, no.
This set comes in at 1,234 pieces for $220.
that price seems a little inflated.
The price per piece is about even.
I mean, compared to like what I'm seeing with my eyes here, this has been a recurring problem with sets. Is they put a lot of pieces into the base.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't contribute a whole lot to the actual model itself.
Hear me out, though.
Yeah, I remember I was saying this the other day with the Gandalf set, and Ford got mad at me. Ford is like, you have
I mean,
to
I
have
would
the
appreciate
base.
if there's some sort of base to. It doesn't have to be quite this thick, though. They could have just made the base the water and just kind of have it, a lot closer to the surface. We don't need this big black border all the way around.
To have it the base with the water, you do have to make it that thick. Otherwise, you couldn't get the actual submerged look. You see how the pieces...
I mean, it could...
Those are full pieces that are like have to go down by one brick to fit.
Oh, I'm seeing, the shoulder now. I think they probably could have gone around that.
I mean, also, that was in the original model, too. So, let me pull up the original model. It looks very different in a lot of ways.
I prefer the new model look, honestly.
The new model definitely is slicker.
Oh, the slickness.
The face is so different. I don't know much about otters, so I'm not sure which one is proper.
I know they don't have forward-facing eyes. That's the sign of a predator.
I have forward-facing eyes.
Is a predator.
Oh no, it's not. It's very easy to get labeled as that these days.
Did the otters go to the island?
See, I'm I'm just looking up images of otters to see
If they're
because
on the
I
island,
think they do eat fish, right? Okay, okay, so their eyes do kind of face forward. They're more like a dog, I suppose.
The otters are a predator?
Yeah, they hunt down fish, I think. Yeah. I think they're omnivores.
Oh, like in The Incredibles.
Otters, omnivores.
The omnivores
Primarily
are
carnivores,
round
but
and metal.
okay. Okay, so they are predators, it seems. So I don't know why they put the eyes on the sides of the head.
Yeah,
The original head does seem to be more accurate.
it doesn't seem too stable, though. But it looks fine. I'm not gonna get it.
what? No otter.
No otter.
Otterless.
Can't believe this man isn't buying every single set that Lego makes.
Single-handedly keeping them in business.
I honestly, if I was gonna buy something completely superfluous out of what we have today, I'd be more likely to buy the next one we got here. Got this painting. What was it called again?
Was
Claude
water lilies, I
Monet's
think it was
Water
called. I'll have to check
Lilies.
the
Yeah, Claude
yes.
Monet's Water Lilies. Now, this is much more expensive than you'd think it'd be.
$250.
Yeah. But
Wait,
it is
really?
also 3,179 pieces. Look
I
very...
could just buy an actual painting for less than that.
You could, but this one does look actually pretty fun to build.
I do like the dimensions of it.
If you look much... Let's enhance.
Computer, enhance.
Kowalski analysis.
We're actually getting to the point where that is going to be possible. But anyway, there's a lot of tiny pieces in here that are put together in really cool ways, actually. It does look a lot of fun to build. And it does have some really cool effects.
Oh, I'm seeing it now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's only part of...
Is that butterfly piece new?
No, it's been around for a while. I think it was introduced in Friends quite a while ago.
Yeah, that one was a little different though.
This is like the single pin, I believe. No, wait, no. This is this one has a stud, and this has been around for a while as well. I got one of them to build a minifigure stand.
Oh, okay.
But you got the cherry up there in light blue. I think that's a new color. Also looks like dark azure as well. So 2 color of cherries. All sorts of color for the leaf. The butterfly in spring green is definitely new. Got all sorts of rods and staffs in new colors over there.
Some green katanas. Yeah.
Yeah, green katana's been around for a bit, but still nice to see. All sorts of color for that, like, short rod piece with a little snuff in the middle.
Yep.
Got the leaf in dark blue and pink and turquoise. Definitely hasn't been in turquoise before. There's a few paintbrush pieces in there. The paint, what's the palette the painters put their paint on? Is it a palette?
No.
Is it just called
Yeah,
a
it
palette?
is. Yeah,
That's all it's called is a palette.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's why they call it like a color palette in, like digital,
Yeah, that
painting
makes sense.
software. Yeah.
Oh, look, there's the frog in, like, the spring yellow. Also,
Got a couple
carrot
of
and
purple carrots. Yeah.
So there's a lot of cool colors and a lot of cool pieces in here and a lot of interesting build designs, but that is quite expensive. This is definitely made for, like, the fans that are buying 2 sets in their lifetime. Fan, so to say, the customer is going to be buying probably 2 sets in their lifetime. This is not made for a high fidelity fan. Which that's what a lot of people don't get with the 18 plus line, is a lot of the sets are not marketed towards the die-hard Lego fan. They're marketed towards an audience that's buying 1 or 2 sets in their entire lifetime. That's why they aim it higher, because if you're going to get that one purchase, you want to get more money out of them. Is that a long-term strategy that'll work? I don't know. But it's still a neat set. Any other comments?
Nope, it's a nice painting.
Alright, let's move on to Lord of the Rings. I can't remember if we talked about this or not. This is a very awkward one to fit in frame. We got Sauron's helmet from the Lord of the Rings.
And now they're showing us they could have included minifigures with the helmet collection this entire time, and they just chose not to.
That is
I think that's kind of funny, though.
That is a very
It's upsetting for everyone who bought helmet that
Star
didn't come
Wars
with minifigures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Star Wars, like Ninjago, is very predatory on minifigure collectors. Now, also to be fair, this is not a good price per piece at 538 pieces for $70. So they better be throwing the minifigure in. I feel like I need to see it in person to actually get the scale. It does have a lot of longer pieces, but still, that's not a lot of pieces for that cost.
No, I think it's cool looking, but...
You gonna get it?
I think the minifigure does inflate it.
Probably. It is nice just to have more of them out on the market, at least. And it's got full printing and everything, so that's good. Weren't you gonna get the tower, Kevin?
Yeah, you don't have to buy Barad-dûr.
But Barad-dûr is still a cool looking build.
It is.
I'm trying to see. So Rivendell was retired, right?
I'm pretty sure.
How much was it when it released?
Expensive still. I want to say it was cheaper than Barad-dûr is now.
At launch,
It was $500.
Okay, you can still get it for $500.
Wow. When I come up with that scratch, I will.
Yeah, Barad-dûr is less than Rivendell, actually, at $460. I like Rivendell better.
I think it has a better price per piece for Rivendell then.
If I had to get any of them, I'd get Rivendell.
And then you have the Shire, which is, it's not bad, but it's not worth $270 to me personally.
I'd get the original one from the Hobbit lineup.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Again, this one's not bad. It's not a bad set at all. It just feels like not the best use of bricks. It could have been like 4 smaller sets, but we know they don't do that.
No.
And you have the Book Nook. That one has its own controversy. I think it's neat, though. And then now you've got Sauron's castle. So we had 2 last year. We've had at least 1 per year. Not counting the brickheads, I guess. And the scene depicting Leo's favorite murder.
Yo.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he has a murder tier list.
No, just a favorite. Do you not have a favorite?
No, okay.
Man,
So I haven't really thought about it.
The Rivendell
I'm gonna have to make a list now.
That roof looks so nice, and you have on top of all the minifigures, you have all the statues. Like if I were to have one Lord of the Rings set, it would definitely be Rivendell. You should get on that, Kevin. You can buy it for $500 on Amazon right now.
That's true, but I'm kind of low on funds at the moment.
You just gotta liquidate your trust fund.
Not sure that's a wise idea.
No, it actually is. That money was supposed to be for spending like 8 years ago. He just never got around to actually liquefying it.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, Rivendell is actually available on the Lego shop too. So, if you get it during double VIP points.
Retired.
Man, this one's been out for a while, and that means they actually have a lot of sets in production for Lord of the Rings right now. Because I think the Book Nook is still up for sale, too. Yep, Belrog Book Nook is up for sale. Barad-dûr is still up for sale. Except it's on back order, but not retired, so it is coming. If the set's produced for multiple years, does that renew, like, the 3-year rule on the mold?
I don't know.
It's a good question.
Because some of these, they're obviously not meant to be single-year sets, like in other themes, but I don't know.
Oh, Brickset's saying there's a set coming this year for 600 euros.
I'm trying to compare what the other ones are in euros. Well, the euro's been losing its value. So that would make it the biggest so far. What else could they be? Oh, wait, no. I forgot. It's basically because Minas Tirith.
Oh, yeah, it's over 8,000 pieces. That must be it.
That actually wouldn't be a bad price for piece.
Yeah. Then again, the leak could be inaccurate.
No, like the leak was, it was behind someone in a designer video.
Oh, I was talking about the pricing.
Oh, the pricing's probably accurate. Yeah, why do they have all of that information? I'm guessing usually they only put this up, they pull it off of Lego's website.
Yeah, they might have scraped the data. They might have put something in the back end. That does happen quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kevin, it's not too late to buy an entire collection of Lord of the Rings, but it will be soon.
It's true.
It's actually more expensive to wait.
It is, but
I'd say out of all of them, you could skip the helmet.
What about Hobbiton?
You could skip that too, but you don't have the old one, do you? So you can't.
Unless you get the old one. Unless it's comparatively priced.
Let me see. An unexpected gathering Lego brick set. They're saying around $300.
Ouch.
So
Ouch.
used set 170, but let's see what the condition of it used is. So you're not saving that much.
The old one is more expensive than the new one.
Okay, you can get it for 170, of course, plus probably a good amount shipping.
Ugh.
100%. So, 170 versus... Oh, darn, where'd it go? Lord of the Rings versus 270 for the much larger, newer one. So that one's almost definitely the better value, honestly. So $70 at release, the original. Trying to find piece count.
652. And it came with 6 minifigures.
That wasn't a great price per piece. The minifigure selection was pretty okay, if you like dwarfs.
Who doesn't like a dwarf?
I mean, that's what the whole movie was about.
Actually, Peter Dinklage is the correct answer.
No, the dwarfs don't like Peter Dinklage.
That's because he doesn't like them.
Who played the dwarfs?
He doesn't like the term dwarf. He prefers little people.
I don't know what he prefers.
He
He's made
prefers
his money.
they all be out of work.
I'm not sure if they actually used any dwarf actors for that film because I watched a documentary.
That's why I
where they
was
were using
interested.
camera perspective to make Gandalf bigger than everyone.
Yeah, they definitely didn't. Trying to see like what else they've been in.
Turns out, maybe not,
Not
that
a lot.
much.
Stephen Hunter played Bomber. That's one of the only dwarfs I remember.
How could you not remember Philly and Killy?
Oh, I kind of do, but I don't like how they don't have beards.
Oh, they got a little scruff on them.
Oh, I think they're the youngest two of the bunch.
Yeah, they are, but they should have had beards still. Thorin is also way too young in the movie, but
Yeah.
I'm not a Hobbit hater, but they did make some really weird choices. Oh, the guy that played Thorin was also a Naboo fighter pilot in Star Wars Episode 1.
Nice. Big energy there.
He has some other random roles of importance I don't know. Balin. Which one's Balin?
He's like the wise one, isn't he?
The old one with the white hair, long beard,
Ah.
wearing
He's
red.
the one he's always talking up Bilbo.
What about Dwalin?
He's a doll.
He's the one with the hammer, I believe.
He played King Atlan in Aquaman. Yeah, I don't know.
Truly one of the roles of all time.
What about Biffer?
You know, brother to Bofer.
Yeah, nothing else I've seen Biffer in.
I've not seen Biffer in anything else.
Bofer. Let's see what else Bofer's been in. Nothing. Biffer, Bofer, Bomber.
No, Bomber, you know he's in all that.
Bomber's not been in anything else.
Where did they get these people from?
Movies that he hasn't
I think they're
seen.
British actors.
Considering the casting, probably.
Philly. Has Philly been in anything else? Nope. Honestly, they probably had to get some unknowns for the rest of them because, you know, you gotta pay them all.
Really?
And some of them only showed up for like 30 seconds. Like they show up in Bilbo's house, and then they're just kind of in the background for like
I'm
the
waiting
entire
for
rest
one
of
of
the
these
movie.
actors like to skip Desolation of Smog for whatever reason.
I'm still upset we never got that DLC for the Hobbit game.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oin is
Like
also
they
not
said,
been
oh, we're
anything
gonna
else.
release it later. I'm like,
For
okay, and then it
free.
just never came. Unfinished game.
The guy that plays Gloin, his picture on IMDb is just a picture of Gloin, so take that as you will.
They don't even have a picture of him.
Yeah, he hasn't been in anything else. Okay, then of
Or
course
is
you
this
got
just like-
Nori.
Is it just some people that they knew? They were like, "Hey, my cousin, he can play one of the
The
dwarves."
guy that played Nori, he also played a featured orc in Return of the King,
Nice.
and a ring wraith in Fellowship of the Ring, and
Okay,
Sharku
okay.
in The Two Towers. Who's Sharku?
I'm assuming a shark man.
Was a veteran orc chieftain who led the pack of warg riders. Okay, that guy. So, I guess he was just friends with Peter Jackson, but or he just hangs around these sets.
Got nothing else going on.
And then Ori. Oh yeah, Ori has a very distinct face. He's certainly been in something else, right? Yes, in the worst Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
The most recent one,
Yeah.
the one with the Spanish guy.
I could scroll through his entire
Okay.
filmography in one swipe of my thumb, if that tells you anything. Forget, is the guy that plays the bear even in the Hobbit movies?
That plays the bear?
Yeah.
You mean turns into one?
Yeah.
Bjorn?
Is that Bjorn?
Yeah, he's in it.
Who plays Bjorn?
It's in the second movie.
Who plays Bjorn in The Hobbit? Oh, I cannot pronounce his name. Mikael Prusbrandt?
It's not that difficult, gosh.
He's in... No, that's not Christopher Nolan's Odyssey. That's another Odyssey entirely.
Will it be better?
He's in that failed King Arthur movie that happened a few years ago.
Don't remember it.
I don't think anyone saw it.
Exactly.
Not heard of this, no. So I'm not a very good measuring stick for this sort of thing. I don't watch movies.
Imagine.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll let people go to his IMDb page and scroll and see the first movie he was in themselves. We can't say that on YouTube.
Wait, which actor is this?
The one who played Bjorn, the Mikael guy. We're not waiting here in silence till you find it, though.
See, Bjorn, the Hobbit. Let's see.
So yeah, and that is the last set in the news, though. Oh, we're already 51 minutes in. Okay.
Well, that was a good episode then.
It's been a while since Ford wasn't here.
It's been a while.
I can't wait for until the days we can use AI just to watch all our episodes and answer questions about us, because I can't remember.
I can't wait till we can AI generate Ford.
We have more than enough footage, too.
It's true.
With this, they could totally AI generate a podcast with 466 episodes. Averaging at least 1 hour, at minimum. So...
Oh no! I see it now.
So yeah, we all have almost enough podcasts to watch it without stopping for a month.
Oh.
So, if there are any people that are going to have robot replicas in the future, it's going to be us.
I'm so glad.
There are actually not that many non-celebrities besides us that have this much airtime on the internet.
Sure there is.
I mean, maybe not Sam, because he's only been here for the last 20 or so, but... Yeah, I don't...
Rain has more podcast appearances than they do.
But yeah, there may be some, random streamers. I can give you that.
Exactly.
But not, actually having conversations like this. Not of intelligible...
Intelligible?
Yeah, this is intelligible. Look it up.
Ain't no way.
Look up the word.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I'd say this is more intelligible than a random streamer. We talk about more topics and you get more personality out of it.
But chat doesn't dictate our whole conversation.
No, it would actually
There is no chat.
Videos. Yeah.
Exactly.
They wouldn't be grabbing everything out. Do you think I was talking that's going to read the comments and figure everything out?
No. I was talking about the streamers have their chat to always talk about conversations.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's going to watch the videos. In fact, the chat would probably throw off the ad. The fact that we have no comments makes it even easier for it to get a clear, unbiased view of our streamline of consciousness.
But our streamline of consciousness differs from person to person. Ford's consciousness is not my consciousness.
Yeah, we'll get all of us.
I don't think so. I think it would just blend us all together and be like, this is the
You
thing.
have not been following the development of LLMs, have you?
What's an LLM?
Anyway, in the future, when we're dead, they'll bring us back as robots.
Imagine, our kids are able to, talk to us though we're dead. It's just, Yeah, no, that's stupid. Why would you do that?
Yeah, don't do that. However, I would like AI just to be able to go back and get me some statistics on the podcast. That would be an actual use I'd like to use. Because I'd like to actually find out who was on each episode without having to go back through each one. Especially because sometimes people join late. So, there's no good way to know for certain who was on every episode without fully listening to every single episode. Hey, Sam, you're unemployed, right?
I sure am.
You want something to fill your time? Give you meaning?
I have other projects I'm working on. I'm learning 3D modeling in Blender.
Well, good thing is podcasts can be done during that.
But I would have to code an LLM.
No, I'm not saying
to rec-
LLM. No, we'll let someone else do that. You just gotta listen to all the podcasts.
Well, why don't I make an AI listen to all the podcasts and automatically tag them?
Because you said you have other things to do.
Yeah.
Okay, but making an AI to do that would take a lot less time than going through every
so
single
now you
podcast.
got the time for it. So why don't you just do it already?
Oh no, I think it's a hypothetical situation. I am working on other things. I have to 3D print some stuff that I've modeled.
So you know what you can do while you're doing that? Listen to the podcast.
466 episodes at about an hour, but let's be honest, there's several that are way over that. So let's add like an additional 24 hours in there. Because 490 hours divided by 24 is about 20 and a half days, but you need 8 hours of sleep per day.
I can get by with 7.
Oh, and 2, 8, I already calculated 8. I'll give you some time for the bathroom. You can listen. You can use this. Go to the bathroom while you do this. Let me go to the history.
So fun fact about 8 hours of sleep. Most people don't need 8 hours of sleep. It's usually 7 or 9, depending on what your age is. The average, it's 8 hours is the average, but most people should not get 8 hours.
I do feel better on 7 hours, I feel.
I feel better on like 12.
Well, Kevin, you're a functioning alcoholic.
It's true. Gotta process it all.
But no, I feel better on
It's getting
7
dangerously close to
generally.
non-functioning.
At least under a normal stress load. Though I feel like you calculate 8 because you take a
7
little bit
is
of time
definitely-
going, actually falling asleep. So if you plan on 8 hours being in bed, then you can get about 7. So,
Yeah.
I mean, on a normal schedule, and I'm not in stress, I go to bed between 11 and 12, and I wake up around 7. And that's usually a pretty healthy schedule. Some people think that's weird, though. And I think those people actually just waste a lot of their time, honestly. You find this a lot with people who say they're busy and say, oh, you guys have way too much time on their hand. You know what those type of people do most of the time?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
What are you doing all day, Kevin?
Yeah.
By the way, when are you going to get your Stormtrooper armor out of my garage?
I thought I'd do that tonight, something like that.
Because I have to
He had
move a couch into
Stormtrooper
there.
armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's aside from the point.
He has for like 10 years.
It hasn't been in your garage for 10 years.
No, it's been there since I... Okay, so I told him he could use my garage to go and get the armor ready for Halloween.
Yeah.
Do you know what month it is?
Halloween month.
It's February.
Yeah. And so I am going to go and try and find a new couch tomorrow. But I've got to store the old one somewhere until like the spring clean trash pickup comes. So I need my garage. You'd think one suit of armor, that shouldn't take up a whole garage, right?
Yeah, you would think.
Guess what it does?
It shouldn't. It takes up
Somehow
the whole
it is
garage. You should have gotten a mannequin.
I told him to get a mannequin, but he didn't.
There's no mannequin.
You can get a mannequin.
I got no money for a mannequin these days.
Kevin, you'll find when you have a house. That doesn't mean you get to stop spending money. It means you gotta spend it all the time.
Yeah.
If you
So I
look,
gotta
if
get
you look
money
on
to spend
Facebook
money.
Marketplace or Craigslist, I'm sure you can find a free mannequin somewhere.
Let's look at Facebook Marketplace. There we go.
Or if there's like a department store or something, it's closing down. Like all those Kmart's closed
Oh,
down
they
a
already
while ago. You
closed a
could have
while
stopped
ago.
by there. I know, but like while they were closing down, I'm sure you could have got something.
Macy's is gone. Kohl's exists still, I guess. For now.
They do. Yeah, they got one around here somewhere.
Marketplace.
I'm gonna check Craigslist.
Kevin's family has a story about Craigslist. They're actually more expensive on Marketplace somehow.
Oh.
Yeah, there's not a lot of them.
Why not?
Let's see, Craigslist.
Why shouldn't people sell mannequins?
You can buy them on Amazon, though. Oh, you can buy a stuffed mannequin for $80.
Stuffed with what?
Man, a woman mannequin is only $35.
Ooh.
But a male mannequin is at least $100.
Why is this?
I don't know, this one's a little bit more chiseled than you. You can get multiple colors. You can get in gold or black or silver or flesh. I'd recommend the black mannequin, personally. Yeah, there you go, $100. That's not that much.
I'm seeing a bunch of motorcycle listings.
For mannequins?
WantedOldMotorcycles.com. Yeah, I put in mannequin, and it's just a bunch of just ads here because someone must have spammed the tags with everything. Okay, let's click on one of these. What is this?
We are running out of time, though, so this is.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Oh my gosh! This guy has over 1,000 different words in here. Yeah. This needs to be taken down.
Facebook Marketplace is anarchy. I've seen way worse stuff than that. Or is that Craigslist? I don't know how.
It's a $30 mannequin, but that's a woman.
Yeah, I found a $30 woman mannequin too, but for a man, it's at least $100.
Got a vintage wireframe mannequin for $250.
So, if you're listening and you'd like to hear the end of this saga, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and join us every week, Thursday or Friday, sometime around then, usually at about 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We give updates on our Discord server. You can join the link in the description below, or follow us on X. I did X about this before we went on tonight, so you can hit the notification bell on X. We don't post very often, so you know when we do, something is happening.
Man's got a point.
But for now, for Maluris, Sam, myself, LQ, thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode.